Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lyrics, and in today's reading we are going to get messages and an energy check for you, your person, and the two of you. So I'll explain every time at the beginning of each reading what is going to be happening. I've layered the cards before I start reading, so they are upside down, but I will describe to you which pile is yours, which pile is your person, and which pile is the two of you. It's not confusing at all once I start reading, but I can see how it could be confusing right now. But it's just going to be mostly you, your person, the energy of the both of you at this time, as well as the collective energy between the two of you. Well, I hope I make sense. We have 4 piles for you to choose from today. We have pile 1 with the clear quartz right here. Oh, it's all cracked, I just realized. Okay, interesting. Did it fall on the floor? I don't think so. Interesting. It's getting cracked open. It's reminding me of it's magnetize yourself, Infinity. She always says that your heart is getting cracked open for your soulmate to get in. It's cute. Anyway, then we have pile 2 with the Florite. The Florite, this one is a little bit tinier, but it's thicker than the other one. I don't know. Felt like mentioning it. Then we have pile 3 with this beautiful rose quartz, but I like that he's not flat. Like it's done still, but it's like you can see it's not flat. It's slightly. Anyway, I don't know why I'm giving you so many information about my crystals. They all have beautiful energy though. And the amethyst. I've been really connecting with the amethyst lately. Hence those two here. They've been calming me and make me feel so peaceful. Okay, so take all the time that you need to choose. There could be messages for you in more than one pile. It will be easy for you to check. You just watch the reading. The first energy that I look at is yours. So if you feel drawn to more than one pile, feel free to check as many as you want, and you can see from the beginning if the energy that I will describe as you is resonating or not. And if it's not, well, it means that there is no messages for you here after all. Okay, I will stop rambling because I've been doing it for 3 minutes now, and it's too much. And I will get starting with pile 1, and I see you in your reading. Hi pile 1, if you choose this clear quartz, this is going to be your reading. So I want to explain a little what this is. I usually don't lay out the card before starting my reading, but I wanted to with this reading style that I want to do today. So basically, this is going to be your energy. So I'm gonna start with your energy. This is a good way for you to know if this is resonating in any way. If you feel like this energy is miles away from yours, then it's probably not your pile. It's okay, you can pick another one. Also because I want to keep the messages like quite clear and simple. It might be that there is no pile for you. It happens, especially when I try to keep the reading short. Don't stress over it. I'm sure there is messages for you in another video of mine or another video on YouTube. There is many amazing readers out there, so if you don't find anything here, check elsewhere. I'm sure there is messages for you somewhere. If that resonates with you, then we're gonna go and check your person's energy. So by your person, I will assume that it's someone you have romantic feelings for. You can be with that person, you can be in separation, any type of situation applies, but I will go into this reading with the idea that you have some sort of feelings of affection for them. And that's the common energy of the both of you. So it's like basically the energy that you are both feeling. So I just wanted to say before I start that those are energy. It could be the way that they feel, you feel, and the both of you feel today, and it can change tomorrow or in a few days. This is a timeless reading, so it applies to whenever you are watching, but it can be energies that are just passing by and that neither of you is going to stay in for a long time. Okay, let's get started. So we're gonna start with you. You got Metox, repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Let me show you closely. We have the number 39. This is so cool. It's a mermaid. It's like, well, she's in the bath, but or he, she, I don't know. I guess it's a she, but I would not be surprised if it turned out it was a he. Also, there is I just realized there is a little character in those bubbles. Okay, and for you, Tarot, you got the 9 of Swords. She is a woman, though, with despair and cruelty. Wow, okay. So, right away, what I'm feeling for you is, I think it's pretty ironic because I feel like this is what you are going through and this is how you can get out of it. Well, maybe not get out of it completely, but what can help you. So I feel like you've been in a very, I want to say dark place where maybe, okay, so what I'm feeling is something that's been here for a while, and as much as when you start feeling like that, so it could be stress or just, yeah, anxiety, fears. I think it could depend for many of you, but it's just like an uneasy feeling. There's this idea that you've been feeling uneasy about something in your life, but it's something that's been here for so long that you almost start to, it's like you're feeling it, but it's less intense because it's been here for so long and nothing has changed. And so you just, it's almost like when you hurt yourself, like you hurt your feet or something, and the first few days, every time you take a step, you're like, oh my god, it hurts so bad. And because it kept hurting you, you just you feel it, but you stop thinking about it so intensely. And it's the feeling here that I'm getting is that you've been feeling so stressed or so anxious, or just there's been this negative feeling in your life for so long that you barely notice it in everything that you do. Like you go for your daily routine, you do your things, and then when the night came, you're like, why do I not feel so joyful anymore? Why do I don't feel so happy anymore? And the reason is because you still have this lingering fear or lingering just stress, burden. There is something here that you need to address. You need to pay attention to it again, even though I'm pretty sure it's not going to be comfortable. I'm pretty sure this is going to be something that you don't want to look at, and that's why you somewhat bury it, even if you still feel its effect every day. And I think that a good way for you to address this is to spend some time alone in the quiet, doing things that you do, things that you enjoy, but things that are peaceful. So like if you enjoy, I don't know, going to a roller coaster park, maybe don't do that. But if you enjoy reading or just been watching just like a very mindless TV show, like I don't know, I'm hearing, Emily in Paris, it's like I've watched both seasons, and every time I'm like, why am I watching this? It's so like there is nothing. I'm French and I'm cringing at every single thing, but at the end of the day I watch it because it was a mindless watch, and it was a good way for me to just unwind and think of something else, even though it was not even that good. And it's the vibe here. Do something that you enjoy. Try to do things that are mindful. So it could be like you do watching like a mindless TV show or reality TV or something, and then you take a bath and you try to meditate. Do both of those things that will help you relax, and things that will help you heal. And I think by doing those slow steps, by taking it easy on yourself, it will be easier to address what's going on, because maybe those fear and anxiety have been coming from you being always in a rush or always wanted to accomplish more. So maybe just relaxing, taking care of yourself could help you identify where this is coming from, where this energy that's been lasting and clinging on you has been coming from. Because I'm really feeling that once you address it, it's gonna be like a weight lifted off your shoulders, and a weight that you almost forgot was there, even though you were still carrying it. Okay, let's switch. If it resonates, let's switch to your person now. So I wanted to use different decks, as you can see. They have those three decks are new, and this one is an old one. It's a good one. I love it. I love the stars and the music vibe and all of it. Okay, anyway, they got number 11. I like that. Songbirds, Hexbreaker, Sound Healing, Final Goodbyes, Release. Okay, so first of all, before I switch these little tarot cards, I just wanted to say that if your person is a songwriter or a singer or someone that is really into music in any way, could be any sort of musician, this could be a little extra confirmation. And also if you've been seeing a lot of birds in your daily life or in your dreams, it could really be a way that your person is saying hello or just sending you some love, because it's funny because you are in a place where you need healing, and they're coming through as songbirds, Hexbreaker, Sound Healing. So almost like they're the music of themselves, the music of their soul can heal you. I think it's beautiful. Okay, let's look at their tarot now. They got the Princess of Pentacles, which would be the Ace of Pentacles, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check before I say something that is wrong. I just got this deck at Christmas. I used it for myself, but I didn't got any princesses. So we are Pentacles. Pentacles is 7, 8, 9, 10, and Princess. So yeah, that would be the page. The Ace. No, wait. Yeah. yeah, that would be the page. So your person is coming through as the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like your person is in a better place than you are. I think that there is something about them, like we have songbirds, like birds are singing, talking, like to me birds are always about communication, and the Page of Pentacles can be also about like some sort of coming through of offer. And so to me, of course, Pentacles are more like earth energy, so they are more like something tangible. So I think that maybe they are, Spirit were like, you had it in your hand, why didn't you read from it? So I'm gonna do it. So Princess of Pentacles, and element Earth of Earth, upright, observant, quiet, notice the detail, growth, practical, focus on what matters. A young woman stands in the forest. She wears a white dress capped with a cap made of green leaves. She holds a pentacle in one hand and a staff in the... Oh yeah, I thought it was only one thing. Okay, anyway. Of crystal, of diamond-shaped crystal on it. 3 appears all around her. A winged bull appears above her. She looks out over the pentacles. Okay, so I have 2 things, and I'm going to sneeze. Wait, no, it's going away. It's coming back. God knows. Okay, so I think your person has been pretty... Okay, so it could be 2 reasons of that. So either you guys are in a separation, and if you guys are not talking at all, are not in any sort of communication, I think that your person has been feeling your weight, like almost, energically. They've been feeling like something was, like they were dragging something, almost like you share with them the burden that you had, and that they had feelings that were not there, and so they keep quiet about it because they were not sure where it was coming from. Maybe they didn't really realize that it was coming from you, but they have felt it, like this thing that you've been dealing with. But I think they've been in a better place than you, in a way, more focusing on what they wanted to achieve, more like, you know, like they said in the guidebook, she is looking at the pentacle, she is looking at her prize, at what she wants to accomplish. So I think your person has been very focusing on like their job or their studies, but in the back of their minds they've been feeling that you've been going through some stuff, and they've been feeling that they needed to help you heal in a way. And it might not be, if you're in separation, it might not be very clear to them, but they have felt it either way. Either you communicate every day or not at all, they've definitely felt it. And if you guys are in communication, or if you are together, I really feel like they want to say something, but they don't know where to start. So instead they're focusing on something else because it scares them in a way. I think it scares them how they can feel that you are not doing okay. But because even you are not addressing it, they don't know where to begin, they don't know what to do. So they just focus on something else. But they still hear, you know, with the sound healing. Really, the sound healing is calling me as like the sound of their heart, sound of their soul, healing you even through time and space. And I love that they're coming through with the 11. Like, I feel like this person you're asking about, if you had any doubt about them, I think that this is a way of spirit telling you, don't have doubts about them. Just because they don't know how to address your issues, I mean, you don't even know how to address them yourself. You cannot expect them to heal you. You have to heal yourself. But they hear. They might be silent, but they hear no matter what. And I think also with the bird, like they're helping you in little ways, either energetically, yeah, through their energy, or in the physical, if you guys are in communication. They do small things, and maybe you're not even noticing it, but it's them actually trying to help you. Okay, let's check now the both of you energy. We have forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointment. And the Queen of Cups. I love that as your common energy, because to me it's almost like, as much as you are going through something and they are confused and uncertain about what to do and how to help you, at the end of the day, they want the both of you to move on from this. I think in some case, for some of you, maybe they are the reason why you feel like that. It could, I don't think it's going to be for the majority of you, but with forgiveness, I have to address it. And we have 29, 39. Like, I don't know, it caught my eyes, and with the one in between, like, I don't know. Anyway, I feel like for some of you, yeah, it could be that you have to forgive them. But I just feel, to me, it's like nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointment. And I really think that what the energy that you both share is that you both want to be over with this situation. You both want to leave this burden, leave this stress, or leave this anxiety, whatever it is. You both want to address it and leave it in the past. And I really don't think that for most of you it's gonna be your person's fault that you feel like that, but the both of you really wants to address it and to move on from it so that you can be in a more happy place. And I think that the reason why the both of you want to overcome this so badly is because you both are very mature people. Like, you both are very mature. You both know what you want in a relationship. You both know what you want to achieve with one another. And you are very, mature when it comes to relationships. And so you both know that relationships have ups and downs, and you both know that just because things are not perfect at the moment, it doesn't mean that anything is over. And if you guys are at the distance, I think that it's even more important, because it's this idea that even if you are at the distance, even if sometimes you might get confused about what's going on here, they might get confused about why they feel your energy, and why, and maybe it's your case as well, why you feel their energy. It's like, despite the confusion that you feel, you still want this relationship, and you still long for it, and you still want to fight for it, and you still can see the value and the beauty in this relationship. And I'm wondering, what type of bird is this? Is this an owl? Also, she has like a moon behind her head. There's a moon, there is what is this? Lobster in her cup, which is very confusing to me. She's like talking to the lobster, but okay. This card is very interesting, because it's almost like she's controlling so many things, and I feel like the both of you might be trying to control this relationship a bit too much. Like, maybe the both of you are trying so hard to achieve the things that you want in the exact way that you want, that you might make it even harder on yourself. That can be a side message here. But just overall, I just think that no matter how many challenges you have to go through, no matter why, and I don't think it's your fault in any way, I just think that, hardships happen, and it's not easy to overcome them, and it could even be like things that you've been carrying on for so long that you don't even realize it. So there's no blame to put on anyone. I feel like it's important that you understand that it's not your fault. It's not. Just because it's hard to address those things, it doesn't mean that you are at fault in any way. So just remember that the both of you want this relationship, and the both of you want to fight for it, and the both of you want to overcome any challenges. I think it's really important, and this Queen of Cups is just showing it so well. To me, she's even more mature than the King of Cups when it comes to a relationship, because she has this emotional acceptance and knowledge that I feel is above the King, because she has this feminine energy to her. So I really see that the both of you are really mature and really ready for something long lasting, and something that might require to fight for, regardless of you being together or not. Okay, I wanted to keep that short. It's not that short, but okay. Thank you so much, Pile 1, for letting me read for you today. I wish you a happy day or night whenever you are watching. I hope I will get the chance to read for you again someday. Bye! Hi, Pile 2. If you choose this Florite, this is going to be your reading about your energy and your persons, as well as little messages. So I did something a bit different today. As you can see, I already lay out the cards, which I don't do usually. So we are going to start with this. So those two cards are going to be your energy. So it's a good way for you to check if this resonates in any way. If this energy doesn't feel like yours whatsoever, you can try another pile. And if it still doesn't feel like you can totally leave this video and go check another video, either of mine or one of the amazing readers that we have the chance to have on YouTube. So feel free to go check somewhere else. No hard feeling here. It happened. It's completely fine. If this resonates though, this is going to be the messages from your person. Well, messages and energy check. So what's going on with them, and maybe messages for you along the way. And then we are going to finish it with the energy of the both of you, the energy of this connection. So this will be the energy that you guys are sharing, the idea that you guys are sharing, or anything like that. Okay, let's get started. So for you, we got number 42. Wait, let me show you closely. Netcaster, preparations come to fruitions. Yeah, fruitions. Can talk. Okay, sometimes some words are difficult for me somehow. And you got the Nine of Swords. It's interesting because Pile 1 got the Nine of Swords as well, but somehow the energy feel really different here. So maybe there's messages for you there as well, but yeah, the energy is very different. And I don't know why I was about to flip your person's card. Okay, apparently your person is eager. They wanted me to already go for them. So yeah, 42 can be an important number for you. Could be extra confirmation. But the way that the difference between you and Pile 1 is like, for Pile 1 I was feeling that this was their current energy, where for you I feel like you're almost the step after Pile 1. It's like you've been working so hard on yourself, you've been working so hard to overcome all of those anxiety. I will even go as far as past trauma. You know, it's not the 10 of swords, but it's giving me almost that vibe. Like, just really, you've been working so hard on healing from this, so that it could be in your past and no longer in your present. That's the vibe that I'm getting. And with preparations come to okay, I'm gonna stop trying to say it. With the card 42, the way that I'm seeing it is that all your hard work is coming, like you're gonna be rewarded for it in some way. And so it could be with this relationship if you guys are not together anymore, or I wanted to say no longer, so if you are no longer with this person, or if you haven't met them yet, it could be that a reward with this relationship with this person. But it could also be just in other area of your life. It could be that you're finally going to get the job that you want, that you're finally going to get, I don't know, the friendship that you want, or start something new that you're going to discover that you have such a passion for. The way that I'm seeing it is like anything, it might not be all of your dreams that are going to come true at the same times, because you know, when you use a net, you usually, like, you can have a lot of cash at the same times, but usually you're gonna have 2 or 3, and then you're gonna take them, and then you're gonna put your net back again, and then you're gonna have a few ones again. So it's almost the vibe that I'm getting here is like, you've been healing, and let's be real, we all keep healing throughout our lives, because we encounter new situations that triggers other wounds in us that we had not identified before. There is always more healing that we can do, because we are healing those life traumas, but also past life traumas. There is so much that we have to heal. So you've been doing such a great job. And the way that I'm seeing it is like, your journey is like, you went through probably a lot, because the Nine of Swords is really not a happy card in any way. So I feel like you've been through a lot, and then you've done so much healing, and so Spirit is like, you are going to start seeing the blessings that you've earned through all of this healing, through all of this hard work, little by little. Like, we are going to give you some, and then you're gonna realize that you have still so much healing to do, and then you're gonna get some more. But it's almost like I can see like that throughout your life, you're just gonna get blessings and blessings and blessings, and between them there might be some more healings to do. But from now, I'm not saying that it's gonna be all perfect, don't get me wrong, it never is, but I feel like from now on, you've done enough healing for you to realize and to recognize every little blessings that are going to come into your life, little by little. And also, she got a seahorse, which I love seahorse. I think they are really cool, and they're so tiny, and the fact that they manage to survive, especially when they're born, they're like those, they're so damn tiny, and they survive. They are fighters. So I think you are a fighter too, and you're gonna see that all of your hard work was not for nothing, either with this person or in other areas of your life. But there is definitely some blessings coming for you, and they're gonna keep coming. They're not gonna come all at once. It's gonna be blessings and blessings and blessings, because there is a bunch in store for you. I really like it. It's way more positive than pile 1. I really like this energy. I really like your energy. I feel like you're in a more positive mind state, and it's been a long time coming. So yeah, I keep smiling. So I like those type of energy. Now, if it resonates, let's have a look at your person. They got Ocean's Muse, Water's Wisdom, Intuition, Hermit's Light, Discovery. Really like this card. They got 34. You got 6 and they got 7. Interesting. If we add 4 and 2, that's 6. And if we add 4 and 3, that's 7. And then they got the Queen of Wands. Ooh, fiery. Look at this. And a Panther. Okay. Okay, interesting. So the first thing, because we have, you got the 6 and they got the 7, I almost want to say that your person, we have water both time. We have water with, she's fishing, and she's in some sort of water area because she's catching fish. And here we have Ocean Muse. So first of all, I would say that you guys are probably very compatible, since you both are coming through with watery cards. Here we have air and here we have fire. So to me, it's just that maybe your signs are not the same, which is very rare anyway, but you guys are just very compatible. That's because I almost see the both of you as someone that just go with the flow of life, and I don't think you've always did that, but you both are at a point where you just let spirit carry you through whatever you are supposed to. You are way more at peace with the way that things are supposed to unfold. But I really think that your person already start getting some of their blessings. It's why they are a 7 and you are a 6, because I think that I'm not sure is that they are more healed. It might not be that they are more healed. It might just be that because they have a different life path than you, they already got more blessings than you have. They start seeing a bit more joy and happiness early on compared to you. It could also be that they are older than you. It doesn't have to be the case, but it could be extra confirmation. If they are older, that will explain why they start getting some blessings and rewards early on. But with Water Wisdom, Intuitions, and Hermit's Light, Discovery, I would say that, so I think your person is getting more and more in tune with their intuition. They're seeing more and more that their intuition is often right. I think they start paying more attention to it since either they met you or been aware of you or like had dreams of you. It's like since you enter their life in some way, they've been more and more listening to this little voice inside of them instead of their ego, and that's why they've been going up more with the flow and being more in this water wisdom. Also with Ocean's Muse, they could be a musician, which is very interesting because pile 1 had a musician, their person had a musician vibe as well. So yeah, definitely some music coming through also, because maybe you are the musician and you are inspired by them. Could be either way, or could be both way as well. It could both inspire one another and both be very into music. Yeah, okay. And then with the Queen of Wands, like I said, very fiery energy. We like to see that. I think this person I'm laughing because in my head I can see your person having a lot of passion for you, and that's always something that I'm like, I don't want to know. That's between the two of you. I don't want to know. But yeah, they have a lot of passion for you, and somehow I'm not sure you're aware of it, or at least if you know it, you don't know the full extent of it, of that burning passion they have inside of them for you. and all this water can turn it down, and I'm blushing. Oh my god. Okay, that's a lot. Also, the Queen of Wands is someone that is very powerful. As you can see, she has a freaking Panthera as a pet, so, you know, not going to mess with her. Well, I say her because it's the queen, but your person can be either a woman and a man. I think it's someone that you don't want to mess with. And I think that they are coming through with the Queen of Wands because they are really embracing this side of themselves. They're really embracing being someone that is a leader, someone that is passionate about things and is not ashamed of it. They're really embracing being... They're really embracing the fact that they feel so passionately about you, because I think that, and the camera said 1221, which I don't know, I always associate it with twin flames, so we have flames. Yeah, anyway, that's a stretch, but I think your person is really coming into a place where they are accepting that they feel that way for you, that they have this passion and those feelings for you. And I think they are accepting it because their intuition is telling them that it's okay. It's okay to feel that way for you. It's okay to have this burning passion, to have those desire for you. In all respect, obviously. But yeah, I think that maybe they have been a bit uncomfortable with this for a while. Maybe, you know, you guys are barely acquaintances, or maybe they have just seen you in a dream, or maybe there could be so many reasons why they feel like they should not feel that way for you. And more they're starting to feel like maybe it's not about thing that they want you so bad, because maybe you can bring them happiness, because I think also their intuition is telling them that you guys are very compatible. Like I said, you're both in water. So, and you can catch... Oh yes, why didn't I see that before? You can literally catch them. You have a net, and it's a water creature. It's a jellyfish? Yeah, I think so. So you can literally catch them if you want. That's pretty funny, actually, I just realized. But yeah, you can catch them and it will be fine. And I think they're aware of it. I think you have already, in a way. You might not be aware of that if you guys are not together, but you definitely catch their intention. You definitely catch their passion. And if you guys are not together, just... if you can make the offer, go ahead. And if it's still like ongoing, if you guys haven't met or something like that, just know that I feel like things are going to... Well, the ocean is not necessarily a fast energy, but you know, this little guy is swimming in this direction and she is looking in that direction. So I would say that you both are looking towards one another, and things might take a turn in a good way very soon. Okay, let's check the both of you energy. We have love who you are. See, we have the sea again and the freaking boat. That's too much water, even for me. And we have 6, 7, 8. Okay. You know, you see both of you are 8. Okay, and then we have the freaking sun. We have the freaking sun. Oh my god. With 19. This is beautiful. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you guys. I don't know, I'm smiling. I love those type of reading. It makes my heart so happy. So yeah, so definitely a lot of water. You both are represented by water, and the both of you are represented by water and this beautiful butt. We have love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. So I think maybe one of the things I've been holding the both of you back, and that spirit is enlightening here, is that maybe the both of you have been feeling like you're not good enough for the other, or like you don't deserve that connection or this relationship or this type of love. Like there is a feeling that the both of you have held back because either you're thinking this person doesn't want me, or you're thinking this person is too good for me, or this person is this or that. But the truth is, you're one and the same. You are both the same, and I'm sorry I keep hitting the camera. I'm so sorry. You are one and the same. You are very compatible, and you both deserve one another. You both deserve love, and you deserve this happiness. Look, let me show you to you again. Let's say it together. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. You deserve one another. To me, it's literally what this card is saying. You deserve one another. Because we have a boat here, you both might need to, and we had the sea as well, you might need to travel to be with one another. And I would go as far as, you know, like you might be both at a long distance, like you have to cross an ocean, because we have ocean, and here to me this is the sea. So also those are sea creatures, so it's not like you have to cross a lake, and so that maybe you are just a few kilometers away. I would say that you guys might be like, it could be extra confirmation is if the both of you are at the distance, or if you are together but things have been not going so well or not moving so well. Maybe there is a message here to take a holiday together, to go somewhere near the sea, because I can feel like the both of you can really connect with the sea and really just enjoy water, spending time in water. Maybe you both incarnated in another planet that was mostly made of water, if you identify with that in any way. But okay, let's go back to the common energy. Common. Okay, I can speak. So yeah, love who you are. You deserve one another. You deserve this beautiful connection, as well as so many other things. Like, you are deserving of all the wonderful things life has to offer. So remember that. I think it's something that the both of you need to remember. And then we have the sun. The sun. Positivity, freedom, happiness. Just look at how happy he is. And we have a horse, seahorse, horse, freedom. I feel like this relationship for the both of you is freedom. It's freedom because it's gonna help you. I think it's this really, if you guys are together, aren't, or are in the process or in the separation, working through whatever is keeping the both of you apart, or in doubt or in confusion, will bring you so much happiness and peace and freedom. I can really see that this relationship is just the beginning of, I don't want to say everything, because I don't like this idea that you didn't had anything before and you can't have anything without them, because obviously if things don't go well, you can still be very happy on your own. But I think it's the idea that accepting that you deserve one another, accepting that you deserve joy and love and blessings, is going to, it's something that you both need to do, and it's going to bring you so much joy and freedom. And I think you can bring that to one another, but you can also give it to yourself by just accepting it. Even if this relationship never goes anywhere, even if you guys never decide to take things to the next level or whatever, just accepting that this could be yours and you deserve it, and I'm getting a bit emotional, can bring you so much happiness and so much freedom. Because I think it's the first step. And after that, either you guys are going to come together or not, but at least it's gonna free you from so many blockages that you still have. But also, if you guys do and end up together, I can see so much joy, so much happiness for the two of you together. And it's something that you will both feel, definitely, on top of this passion. Because I think you can feel it too. Oh my god, why do I keep hitting the camera? Okay, I'm gonna end the reading here before I make my camera fall. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I hope you have an amazing day or night whenever you are watching, and I hope I will get the chance to read for you again someday. Bye! Hi Pal 3, if you choose this rose quartz, this is going to be your reading all about your energy, your person's energy, and the both of you well, the energy that you guys are sharing. So it's an energy check as well as like little messages. Spirit has come through with some guidance sometimes for you, for them, the two of you, messages of what your persons want you to know, like, but it's mostly an energy check. I'm gonna start with you, so if it doesn't resonate, you can sorry, you can try another pile. I don't know why okay, so I start the camera and I was like all bugging, so I stopped it. I start recording it again. I hadn't flipped any card or anything, but I start recording it again, and now my energy is a bit, I have a hard time canalizing. I don't know if you say that in English. I have a hard time just making the energy understandable, I guess. So I don't know what's going on here. Maybe a lot, or maybe there is a lot of you guys choosing that pile. I don't know, but yeah, it's a bit overwhelming. Anyway, if it doesn't resonate with you, feel free to choose another pile. If every pile doesn't resonate with you, it's completely fine. It happened. It just means that there is no messages for you here today. I tried to keep each reading a bit shorter than what I will do usually, especially with that many different energies. So it can be that I just didn't channel you and your person. You can definitely check another of my videos or another amazing video that we have on YouTube done by so many amazing readers. So yeah, feel free to go check somewhere else. No hard feeling in any way. It happened. Just first of all, I don't know what I feel like saying that, but you won't resonate with every reader, and that's fine. And you won't find messages in every video that you watch, even from a reader that you really like. Like, I have readers that I watch almost every single time they upload, and sometimes it hit me right in the feels, and I'm like, damn, this could almost be a personal reading at this point. And sometimes when I'm like, yeah, no, this did not resonate that much, because they just did not channel my energy that day, and that's okay. Anyway, I'm so sorry. Let's get started. So for your energy, you've got 24, galactic mushroom. I don't know, this card always make me laugh. The divine matrix. And you got the high priestess. Interesting combination between the divine matrix and the high priestess. I want to read from the guidebook. I feel really cool too. This is a new deck that I got for Christmas. I used it for myself a few times, but I didn't got this cute mushroom. I saw it in other channels, but I never got it for myself. So the divine matrix, the intricate complexity of life. You might have been thinking and acting like you were the only one in the dream creating your life. The galactic mushrooms arrives as a playful, full yet potent reminder that you need to get with your higher power. And then we have the high priestess. The universal laws are not for your benefits only. The law of attraction does not exist just to serve up to your desired outcome. The matrix of consciousness, called Source or God or Spirit or many other names, is intricately woven into life. There is so much complexity that the human mind cannot comprehend all the moving parts. It's impossible to see beyond what you already know, just as the head of a mushroom is clearly visible above the soil, but not the living biome below. I want to stop here. Okay. I think it's really interesting. I love those two cards together, actually. I like them from the second they came up. But also, there's a camel behind her. And she has a book that says tarot. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so I think for so long you've been caught up in the matrix, and you've you've been feeling like nothing's ever makes sense, nothing is ever fair, nothing is ever logical, and you've just been feeling for a very long time. But I think this is in your past, just to be clear. I think that for a very, very, very long time you've just, and I think it might come from the way you were raised or the way you were taught to think. And I think that more and more you've been awakening to your own power. I would not be surprised, and maybe that's why I felt like saying this little thing at the beginning of the video. I might not be surprised if you have not been into spirituality for the longest time, if you're still discovering it, or if you still, maybe you've been researching it for a few days, months, but you still feel like, you know, you're a beginner. Which really, being a beginner, to me, doesn't matter how long you've been practicing something. As long as you don't feel like you've mastered it, you don't have mastered it. And if you feel like you've mastered it, you probably still haven't, but it's okay. But yeah, I feel like you've been maybe not starting your awakening journey, but you've been starting to see things from a different perspective. You've been starting to understand that it's normal that you don't understand everything, that it was kind of the point coming into this earth to not understand everything, to not have all the answers, to have not everything figured out, and that you probably will never have everything figured out. But it doesn't mean that you cannot enjoy things. It doesn't mean that you cannot trust your intuition. It doesn't mean that you can trust your angel. And because she has a book with tarot in it, it doesn't mean that you can not ask either other readers or yourself. You can read your own tarot, and because I got this vibe of being a beginner, even if you think that you know nothing about tarot, just pick it up. You know, every tarot deck, just find one where you like the artwork, and just work with the artwork. Just work with the way you feel looking at the cards. You know, she looks peaceful, she looks in charge. Well, you got it, the High Priestess. She's peaceful, she's in charge. She has a bit of, you know, she has a book with tarot, she has a cross, so definitely she's spiritual. She has some sort of moon behind her, so she's connected to her emotions. You can just draw so much just from the, I don't want to take this, but let me take the deck. You can draw so much just from the little drawing, you know. Here we have the Four of Wands. This looks like a wedding is about to happen. We have the arch, and we have some sort of church or something. Well, here we go. Could be about weddings. And I hate it when people are like, this is not the exact meaning of this card. But there is no exact meaning. The meaning is what you guys are telling you. It's what your guts are telling you, because at the end of the day, that's the meaning that matters. So you should try to, I think that your guides and spirit just want you to go ahead and try, because also galactic mushroom is a bit like, well, you know, it's not all that serious. So just don't take it so seriously. Just, you can have fun with it. You know, like, look at this. 7 of Cups. First of all, there's a deck like this one with little messages in the bottom. Illusionary success. But also you can just think like, oh, look at her. She has so many options. And here we go. 7 of Cups. Many options. It's easy. You don't, and if you interpret it wrong, it's not wrong. It's just that your guides knew in which way you were going to interpret it, and so they wanted you to get that message. It's that easy. So don't be that strict with yourself, and have fun. If you have fun with tarot, because it's gonna bring you answers, even if you don't do that the traditional way, and if you don't follow the rules, because there should not be any rules anyway. Okay, now let's have a look at your, if this resonates. It was a bit all over the place, but it's the galactic mushroom, so I'm not surprised here. Let's have a look at your person now. They got number 10. It's funny because the second I said, let's look at your person, my camera was at 10 minutes, just exactly 10 minutes. And I looked at it for some reason, and then we get number 10. It's kind of synchronistic. So you might see synchronicity, and they might be messages or little ways your person is saying hi to you. So yeah, don't dismiss them. I feel like you might be the type of person to dismiss things a lot and thinking everything is a coincidence. And I think that it's something that I used to do all the time. I was like, oh, this is just a coincidence. It's just a coincidence. And at some point in my life, something happened, and it was like, after 100 different coincidences about the same thing, it's hard to call it a coincidence anymore. And I think it's the vibe here. It's like, if you're thinking about your person, or if you're thinking about something involving your person, and at the same time you look at a clock, or you look at your bill, or you look at something and it says 10, 10, 11, 11, I don't know. It was 11:11 the second I said 11:11, or like 24:24. Like, if at some point you can trust those synchronicity, at some point you can trust what tarot readers are telling you if they all telling you the same thing. At some point it's no longer coincidences. It's okay, you're not crazy if you feel like it's too much to be a coincidence, and if you feel like there is more here than what you've been taught and what you've been teach so far. Okay, so your person got astral travels. Interesting. Possible, impossible, freedom, traveler, inner dreams. So, okay. Astral travel is something that I'm really interesting about this pile, because I can see so much of myself in the past here, and astral travel is actually something that I have the pleasure to experience, because it's really confusing. I've done it a few times, not on purpose, and still not over it. And we have death. Okay, so I think like your person is going through, okay, maybe not exactly the same thing as you, but they definitely have been experiencing some weird things. Probably when they dream, or because we have traveler, maybe there are someone who travels a lot and feel the exhaustion, because when you travel you don't sleep well, there is time difference, and maybe when they are very tired, and it's harder for them to protect their energy, or maybe when they are sleeping, they have experienced things that were really unconventional or inexplicable, possible, impossible, that felt impossible, yet they happened, and I think it made them go through somewhat the same journey as you, but quite different, because I think that you were more open to all the weird things. I want to say shit, so all the weird shits that happened, where they are way more, they fight it for the longest time. And with death, I think that they are getting to a point where they're not fighting it that much, but it's, whoa, it's creating a lot of confusion and conflict, inner conflict for them. I really think that it's making them go through a transformation, and it's making them end some cycles that they have been in for a long time, but it's not happening easily. Like, look at this horse, he's not having a good time, let's be honest, and this guy is dead, and they are praying for mercy. And I don't know, to me, death is not this terrible cards, but this one is pretty dark. And so the way that I'm seeing it here is that this process, accepting that some things that they believed were impossible are actually possible, is not easy for them. It's really complicated, it's really hard, and yeah, it's I want to say it's almost a battle of accepting what might have been unacceptable for them for so long. So I also think that they see a lot of synchronicity as well, like with the, like I said, 1010, like those sort of things, like some sort of synchronicity, things that remind them of you. And I think that you are taking it way more peacefully than they are. Also, you both are coming through with major arcana, so there's definitely, this is not something to downplay. This is something major that's going on with the both of you. Separately, I really don't think you guys are together. It could be, but if even if you guys are like in communication, I would say it's just a little bit. And with like the idea that they are someone who travels a lot, maybe that's why maybe you guys met, but while they were traveling or something like that. But you guys are definitely going through something major, and it's only preparing you for something more, which I hope we're gonna see here. Have patience. Love is patient and kind always. Number 17. And we have material trouble with the 5 of Pentacles. Interesting. So I definitely think that the both of you right now, and I almost think, okay, I can almost think that the both of you are trying to focus more on your work right now. And you might tell yourself it's because I need to secure this, or things are not going that well. And I almost think like the truth is that you're just trying to distract yourself from what's going on internally. Like you're both going through these major changes on the soul level. You both going through somewhat of an awakening, let's be honest. And you both discovering so much and learning to accept so much. And it's easy to want to run towards other things. And I think in your case, the both of you is work. Like you both are telling yourself, okay, I'm gonna focus on work. This has been too much. And I don't think Spirit is blaming you for that, because in a way it's almost like, it's okay, focus on other things, it's not going anywhere. Love is patient and kind. And even if the both of you try to, distract yourself, at the end of the day you can run away from what's going on here. It's too major, and whatever is going on here is going to bring the two of you together. And it might take time, have patience. It might take months, maybe even years. I don't know. I think it's going to be different for every single one of you. But it's coming. And I wanted to also show you the bottom deck, because the bottom deck was love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hope and withstand every situation. And I think it's really that. It's like, as you battle your own battle, as you learn and go through those really complicated time, the love that you have felt or that you feel for one another, it's never going to go anywhere. I really, because you both are coming through at such powerful energies, like we had Death and we have the High Priestess. And also I like that there is 2 people on that card, both going in the same direction, like you both trying to escape the same thing. I really feel like you guys are just high level soulmate, or like divine counterparts in some way. And it's like, for another pile, I said you guys can choose not to be together, and of course you always have the choice. But here, I really think that there is always going to be ways for you to get back together. It's like your guides are always going to try to push the two of you towards one another, and at the end of the day, it's your choice. But I would be really surprised if you guys don't end up together. I don't know when, because love is kind and patient, but... And also with the love is kind, and well, patient and kind, but I wanted to say kind first. I really think that the two of you can, if you guys are in communication, you can both speak about what's going on internally with the other, because you're going through the same thing, and like, love is kind, so the other is not going to judge you. If you want to come and say, look, it might be completely crazy, but I I keep feeling and seeing and being told those things, and I've been doing tarot and everything. I don't think your person is going to judge you, no matter what. They are going to, even if they don't understand every little bits of it, they're going to come with an open mind and be kind and try to understand what you're saying and your perspective and what you're thinking. Okay, Paltry. It was a very interesting one because, yeah, very interesting. Wish you good luck, because it's not necessarily the darkest thing that you can go through, and I don't think it's the biggest challenge that you will ever face, but it's a tricky one, so good luck in this process. Good luck to your person as well. I think it's harder on their part, mentally especially, and just know that you need to have patience. Love is patient and kind, because I can see you being ready before they are, because you come through with the High Priestess and they come through with death. So even if you're ready, don't get frustrated on them. Just have patience. Have patience. Focus on yourself. Focus on your little own flower. Focus on your own development. Focus on learning, because there's always new things to learn, always new things to heal, and just know that they will come when they're ready. But they will definitely come. Okay, thank you so much for letting me read for you today, Pile 3. I wish you a happy day or night whenever you are watching, and I hope I will get the chance to read for you again someday. Bye! Hi, Pile 4. If you choose this Amethyst, this is going to be your reading all about you, your person, and the common energy of the two of you. I am going to assume that for me that this connection is a romantic one. If it's not, you can still stay, but just be aware that I will consider that you have romantic feeling for this person. I'm gonna start with you, so it's a good way for you to check if this resonates or not, if this is your energy or not. And if it's not, you can check another pile, and if there is no pile then that resonate, please, no hard feeling, go check another reader out there or another video. There is no problem with that, it's completely normal. Before I start reading, pile 3 was intense. It took a lot of my energy because there were really heavy things that were happening for, well, the person I was reading to and their person. So I was really all over the place, and the second I started filming for you, I just felt more peaceful and just more mature energy. And it doesn't, I mean, there could be people older than you watching pile 3. It's not about age. I think it's about you are definitely more advanced in your spiritual journey. You are definitely been through much more healing and much more discovery. There is just this idea that I just feel like you guys are way more, mature in the way you see things and in the way you see the world, and probably way more in tune with your higher self. And it made me almost wonder why you're here. I can almost hear spirit being like, do they need to be here? Don't they know already? But here, look, I'm not one to judge. I know the answer sometimes, and I still will pull cards, and I can feel on my guides being like, she's asking again. Like, it's the 100,000 times she's asking us, and we give her the same answer, but she's still asking, isn't she? So don't worry, no judgment from me. I do the same. And every time that what I felt is what came out of a reading, I'm like, yeah, I knew. But it's different to see it layer in front of my eyes, so I will indulge in it anyway. But yeah, I still trust myself sometimes without the cards, but the cards are little confirmation. And I'm not just like, I know that at some point I will trust my intuition and I will not need this extra confirmation, but as long as I need it, I will do it, because growth is not something that needs to happen overnight, and I know that I will reach this point. And I'm rambling, gosh, I'm so sorry. Okay, let's get started with your energy. You got heart, home, compassion, 27. Oh, I like that. Okay. I'm hearing in the song, it's a song, it's in your heart, I'm home. What song is it? It won't come back. And you got the Two of Swords. And okay, I got this deck at Christmas, and the first time I got the Two of Swords for myself in a reading. Well, not for myself, kinda. And I was so surprised that they use peace for the Two of Swords. And I will read for the guidebooks because I really liked what they say and what they decide to put peace. So, Two of Swords. Here we go. Two of Swords. A brunette sits on a rocky chair. Her arms hold two swords, with crescent moons at their guards. Oh yeah, look, it's crescent moons. A blindfold appears over her eyes, preventing her from seeing. It is dark out. She sits in front of a shoreline near a rocky outcropping. Keyword peace. Correspondence air, moon, Uranus, Libra. So if you are a Libra or if you are dealing with a Libra, it could be extra confirmation. Or any air sign, to be honest. It's swords energy, so. And upright. Protection. Facing a choice. Get unstuck. Trust. Determine what is right or wrong. And so I really like that they choose to take this side of the Two of Swords and not just, the sitting on the fence, the not being able to make a decision. They choose to see the Two of Swords in this deck as the end of it. When I always read the Two of Swords as, an energy where you just don't know what to choose. And every time now that I will use this deck, I will always read the Two of Swords at the end of this energy, as peace finally coming because you finally decide. And I like that you have heart, home, and compassion, because it's almost like you finally decide where your heart is home. You're finally at peace with whom it means, with whom your heart belongs to. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh my god. Okay. You're finally at peace where you belong. And I don't know what else to say. That it's probably been a long time coming. That it's probably be something that you struggle with, because let's not forget that the Two of Swords is not the easiest card in the deck. But you made it. You see through the deceit, you see through the challenges. You finally made a decision and decide to trust yourself, trust your heart. With the little butterfly here, I'm pretty sure it's been a transformation. We have two butterflies, so definitely a transformation in both of your sides, you and your person. Also, both sides of this heart are mirrored, so it could be that you guys are mirrored or you are going through the same thing. So we'll say that we see with those cards, but maybe your person has reached the same conclusion as you, meaning that you belong to them and they belong to you. That would be so cute. Okay, I'm getting overly excited. It's like your energy is very calm and composed and has its shit together, and I'm like, let's get excited for you. Maybe because it's been so long, and even though you reached that stage where you're like, I'm at peace, I know they are my soulmate, my twin flame, they are my divine counterpart, I know it's them, but because maybe nothing is happening yet, you're just in this peaceful place where you're at peace with what you know. You don't need extra validation from the outside world, because you know deep in your heart and in your soul, you know it's them. But I'm the one who get exciting because I can see things moving for some reason. I can feel the energy of things about to get started in a way that is tangible and not just as an inner deep knowing. So I'm getting really excited for you. Also, sword energy is a fast energy. You know, we could have had the two of pentacles. It would have been about finding balance, and I would have said you find balance and find your heart. It would not have been peace, but it would have been a little bit of Pentacles would have mean less struggles, but it would have mean reaching this balance and reaching this state where you are in balance with what you feel and what you think and what you know. But we got swords, and swords indicate more struggles in that case with the Two of Swords, but it also indicated fast energy because it's hair, it's fast energy to me. So I really feel like this peace that you're feeling inside, this peace that you're feeling in your heart, is going to be shown to you, and for some reason I can see something big, like something you were not expected and something big coming soon, like your person coming to see you, or well, I'm really interested about them, so I'm gonna get there soon, but like something big coming from them that will just, as much as you're already at peace with knowing that they are your person, and as much as you already made peace and you've grown so much to get to that place, this is still having such a big confirmation in the 3D in front of you, concrete, is still going to be something very life-changing and something major, but in a good way. Okay, let's look at your person now. I hope it resonates because that's a beautiful energy to be in. So then we got number 18, raising wings. Okay, air as well. We have here twice. So yeah, if your person is an air sign, specifically Libra or any air sign, or if you are, also this is very red, so it's reminding me of any, and it's black heart, compassion, I see passion, so could be, you could be, or they could be also a fire sign, but we'll see if I get any more indication. And we got the Fool, so let me bring that closely. Magic release, calling, intention, stronghold, raising winds. It's almost like your person is going to raise chaos, but in a good way. Like they know that this is something magical, and they know that. And also, okay, I want to talk about this Fool. This Fool is holding a rose in his hand. It has a butterfly here. We had butterfly here, which is pretty interesting to me. It has a column as well, which column. Is it column in English? I should check. Every time I'm wondering. Well, this white bird, it's not a pigeon. And also they make me think about past communication as well. So more confirmation about that. We have a wolf. I love wolf. A wolf spirit. To me, the wolf is one of the most in touch animal with their intuition. I mean, every animal is acting based on intuition, but there is something extra with the wolf to me. It's really listening to your own deeper knowing. And your own deep knowing. And okay, so with the Fool, I feel like your person is ready to take action in their own hands, not letting the universe decide for them anymore. They're like, no, I don't think so. Also, 7 plus 2, it's equal 9. 18, 1 plus 8, it's equal 9. You both are 9s. You both coming through at our 9s. You are equal. You are both ready. You are, to me, you both feeling the same thing, except you got to a point where you just have peace, and maybe there is not much action that you can take. That's why you're just waiting. When they have reached that peace, but they're not waiting. No. They are going to start something. They are eager to start something. And yes, they might not have all of the answers, and yes, it might be risky. Look, he's on the edge of a cliff, so yeah, maybe he's gonna have to jump and hope for the best, but he's still going to do it because look at him, he's happy, he wants to, he's ready, he packed his bag, He took his gift, his little flower. He got his wolf with him. He's good to go. And yeah, and he's just gonna jump and hoping you catch him. Or her. Could be either way. It's just that it's a guy on this painting and it's a girl here. But yeah, I think your person is ready to take action and to start something. They know who you are. They recognize you. When it comes to that, you are both on the same page. For that, you are both aware that you are each other's soulmate. But they are not waiting anymore. No. They have intention on calling you. That's the way I want to see it. And with Stronghold, I don't think anyone can change their mind. And I feel like there is people that are going to try to change their minds, telling them, jumping off a cliff is scary. Jumping off a cliff is dangerous. Don't do it. And they're gonna be like, no. I've played safe so many times for so long. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm jumping in. And I think that deep inside, they know that they're not taking that big of a risk. I think with magic release, they just know that there is something magical here, something divinely guided, and maybe they are not spiritual, but they know there's no way for them to doubt that you will not be a danger to them. And it's not saying that you might not break their heart or reject them. I don't think that's the way they feel. It's just that they will jump and you will catch them, and then happen what may happen, and you will make the choice that you want to make. You don't have any obligation. And that's not what they feel. But they think that even if they are rejected, it will still be okay. And all they know is that jumping is not going to damage them in a way that is, what's the word? Jumping towards you, taking that leap of faith towards you, is not going to destroy their life. That's the way I'm seeing it. They know that. And that's why even if other people are going to tell them it's not safe, you shouldn't do that, they're still gonna do it. Because at the end of the day, the biggest thing that can happen is that they get rejected and they will be sad about it, but they survived it. So they're gonna try it. And I don't think you're gonna reject them. Not at all. Okay. And then we got express love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. We have water here and 2 mermaid. Cute. It's the number 19, 18, 19. We have 9, and then both of you are 9, and the energy of the 2 of you is 10. Interesting. And then we have the 6 of Cups with pleasure. Actually, I never got this card with this deck, so I'm really interested because they choose pleasure. Well, for me, it's more often about childhood. Like you see, she has a kid. What do they say? Let's have a look. Swords, Wands, Pentacles, Cups. 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups. Correspondence, keyword pleasure, water, Sun, Scorpio, imagination, nostalgia, 6 solace, reunion, give and receive from the heart. Interesting. So, yeah, okay. Okay, I get 2 things. There is, with the imagination word coming at first, I think that for so long the both of you thought that this connection was only in your imagination. And yet, there is this never-ending desire to confess and to express the love that you have for one another to one another. And with the 10 here, the 10, 9 plus 1 equal 10, being the energy of the 2 of you, I can feel like it used to be, both of you probably have fantasized about confessing to one another. Both of you probably fantasize a lot and get lost in your imagination, daydreaming about the other and imagining how you will say it, how it would happen. And I think that with the 10 and express love, it reached the point where it's no longer going to be in your imagination. And Maybe it will happen the same way that you thought it would, or maybe it's going to be something completely different. The only thing is that it's going to stop the cycle of it being in the 5D, and the cycle of it being only a fantasy is going to stop, so that you guys can finally live it in the real life. It's like it's time to stop dreaming your life with this person and start living it. And I know that sometimes we are blocked, sometimes there is no action that one or the other can take. And I think that maybe that's why your person is coming through as so much decision energy, as so much forward movement, because they have this ability where you have not this. Maybe they have your phone number and you don't have their phone numbers, or maybe they have your contact, or maybe they have a way to reach you that you don't have, or maybe they change their phone and so you try to call them, but it says no one could pick up because there was no one there. There was no one to whom this line belonged. I don't know how it says in English. Anyway, but they have a way to contact you because they keep your number from their old phone. Or I can see something like that where they have the power when it comes to communication, and that's why they're coming through as the leader, the one coming with the offer, when you are coming in this more stagnant yet sure of themselves energy, because you don't have the opportunity to express your love to them. You are blindfolded and you just have to wait for their decision to come forwards, to come towards you. And so you've been fantasizing about expressing your love, and they probably had other things, other restrictions, other people telling them not to do it. So they probably fantasized about it a lot as well. But they stopped. You can stop as well, because like I said, I was really excited and I could feel like it's going to come and feel big. So I can really see that. Also, we have gift, and there is flowers here. He's holding flowers, so maybe your person is going to send you flowers or something like that. But there is definitely communication coming, and pleasure in the 3D, no longer in the 5D or in your imagination or inside your lovely head. Okay. I just want to say I love this group, and I love the both of your energy. And maybe you're not allowing yourself to feel the excitement. Maybe you've been feeling like things are about to change, but it's been such a long time coming that you're not letting yourself be excited and be impassioned for it to come. So let me tell you again, it's coming, and if you're not impatient, I am for you. I am really excited and impatient for you. Okay, it's going to be it for your reading, Pal 4. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I wish you a happy day or night whenever you are watching, and I hope I will get the chance to read for you again someday. Bye!